By the way, nobody wants to like draw the comparison between Joseph Smith and Moses, do they? But two dudes just showing up with some magic tablets. Oh, like God's got some stuff that y'all need to hear about. Let's check it out. Like, one of them's like loopy, and the other's the hero of the Bible.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say Moses is the hero of the Bible. I'd say there's
one of the heroes character. Of the Bible. He freed the Israelites.
Jesus. Yeah,
I don't think. I mean, maybe but the hero of the Old Testament's Moses.
Moses or Abraham, yeah, or King David. He's in there as well. Solomon always takes second fiddle.
What was David's
downfall? Yeah, what about Noah? You rounded up all those fucking animals. Come on.
Noah's another big hitter, heavy hitter. Noah.
I don't believe in Noah.
Moses, Abraham.
Noah's in the fighting game, and his special move is he points his hand forward, and all the animals stampede over you. They like run by really fast.
I love it. That's really good. Yeah. He summons also. Man, he'd be a summoner.
He like summons rain down on the ground, and you slip on it and fall.
That's good. Noah would be good. He'd probably be an S tier character. He'd be up there with Jesus and Muhammad. The Muslims probably wouldn't want you to draw Muhammad, so you could do
Moses. You think about what Moses did. Moses is out in the desert, burning bush. Fucking God talks to him. He goes
like this and lifts his hand up, and a burning bush appears where you are and burns you and falls down.
His hair,
and then he summons tablets and smashes you on the head with them.
Moses he'd be a plague guy. He'd be frog.
Oh yeah, exactly. That too for sure.
Yeah, sons dead. He'd be
Moses literally had a wizard off with the Pharaoh's wizards. Like they had a competition where the Pharaoh's wizards did their magic, and then Moses did his to prove the Lord's magic was stronger than the best part than the gods of Egypt.
His fatality, he grabs.
They went full Harry Potter mode in the Old Testament. People don't.
Oh, do you know the way the story goes in the when he's having a wizard battle with the Pharaoh's high priests? Yeah, the high priests of Pharaoh were like, we can cast our staves and create snakes from them, and they and like the way Moses wrote it was like, and they threw down their staves. And snakes did appear. And so, like, they could create snakes also with their staffs.
Yes.
And then Moses throws down his big old dick staff, and his snake devours their snakes. So he goes in big dick mode, makes an even bigger snake. He eats all of their snakes. And so that struck me as a kid reading it and being taught. I was like, wait, so
they had magic?
Like, they had magic also? Like, that's interesting. I would have thought they would have been faking the whole time, but no, even according to Moses, they had some low tier magic, like level 1.
Let's get like a theologian on as a guest, like someone who could be like, yeah, that's actually there's only 2 instances in the Bible where the magic of another religion is spoken of as a reality. I'd love to know that because it's a really good point.
Yeah.
Their magic worked. Like even in like the versions I've seen, like on like the movies, they don't make a fake snake. They make a real snake, and then Moses' shit eats theirs.
Yeah,
that
would be good. Let's get a reputable theologian on the show, and we can talk to him about that. Get his pontifications on God.
Wendigoon's about as close as we usually get, but I don't know. There's a couple YouTubers.
He's knowledgeable. I like bandying about religious stuff with Wendigoon. He knows his shit.
He's a Sunday school teacher.
He is. He knows all about the snakes and the magic of the
He condemns Hamas also.
He condemns anything that goes against.
I'm goofing around.
Yeah, I feel like his conspiracies are more like JFK Federal Reserve stuff, right? Is that what he's doing?
Everything. I like the Skinwalker stuff. I like the creepy like campers going missing in the national parks shit. But he does a little bit of everything. Lots of mysteries and
if you let's say
shit.
Let's say you get like 15 questions in this scenario Woody brought up, and so like you're getting low on there. Would you even be curious, like what kind of ape were they seeing with Bigfoot? What's the deal? Was that a guy dressed up?
We know that.
Like what was it? Australopithecus or whatever? Gigantopithecus. Like, well, we don't know like what it was.
Well, we know that Gigantopithecus existed. We have their bones and everything. What I think it's what I believe, and I think it's not a big leap to believe it, is that the Native Americans, they found paleo sites in Native America that date back like 15,000 years, and they found them in South America to 27,000 years now. So humans were here a lot longer than we thought they were in the Americas. And that thing lived I don't know how long ago. There was a giant ape that lived in North America at some point. I don't know the timeline on it, but I can imagine maybe like some ancestors passed down a legend of a Bigfoot. And I think that's all there is to it, is some legend from a long time ago. But every time some white crackhead, meth head, I've seen the Bigfoot. Oh, really? It screamed at me, Daddy. It screamed at me.
My vision that evening was impeccable from all the meth I'd smoked.
I immediately wrote 800 pages about what I'd just seen.
I woke up the next morning, my dick raw from masturbating. Because that's what you.
Yeah, I just don't believe it. There's no way that anybody. There's a Bigfoot, and here's the reason. There's so many trail cams and so many hunters, and what hunters do is basically look for Bigfoot. They're not looking for Bigfoot. They're looking for other animals that don't want to be found. They're looking for big deer and bears and predators and all sorts of things that their living is literally hide from humans if they know that there's people out there. And you would imagine this thing does, but they're always out there. Hunters are always out there with their cameras and their scopes and their spotting rifles.
Oh, there's no way it's still out there now. I was meaning like what the same way like I'd want to ask on my low tier question, like, all right, show me like what the dinosaurs actually looked like. Like, take me back in time, show me this one and that one. I want to see them frolicking or whatever they do. And if I'm asking the ultimate authority that, and he takes me back in time and he's like, behold, dinosaurs, and they're all like Great Dane-sized birds with feathers, I'd be like, fuck you. Fuck you, liar.
You got any of them Jurassic Park dinosaurs?
Yeah, do you have any Jurassic Park dinosaurs? No, that is merely a fiction of your evolved imagination. Shut up.
That's literally, I was a Jewish lie.
That was a Jewish lie. But what did they have to gain? They wanted to get your hopes
hiding
up.
Dragons. They're hiding the existence of dragons and the young that are proof of the young Earth theory. That didn't Saint Michael slay a dragon or something?
Mm-hmm. That's where the Jew gold came from.
That's where the Jew gold came from.
We do have those artist depictions from every continent and every civilization showing very similar dragons, from the Far East to the South Americas to the North Americans to obviously the European like dragons that breathe fire and stuff.
Yeah, maybe there's something to those dragons. Maybe they were big old dinosaurs, cool on scales, not feathers, and they were
breathing fire.
Yeah,
maybe
it's not impossible.